Hey y'all, it is Amanda and welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to do a review of the Daydream Alter Ego palette. This palette is supposed to be a dupe for the new nudes palette by Huda Beauty. I do not have that one to do a side-by-side comparison, but we're gonna go ahead and see if this palette is worth the $15 and if this is a better purchase over having to spend over $50 for the palette that looks the same. So when you do open it up, it looks like this. You do get a nice mirror as well as all of these beautiful shades and a concealer, which that's what I'm going to use to put on as my base. That is what the intent of that is. So that's what we are going to do. So if you want to go ahead and see what look I create, just keep on watching.
I give you my heart.
Alright guys, so I popped on my full face of makeup besides the eyes and the lips. Ignore my brows, they are not working with me today. It is just one of those days and no matter what I do, I just can't seem to get it to work. So it is what it is. And I hope you guys like my hair. I did dye it yesterday, so it is a little darker. I hope you can tell, I can tell, but I am just excited to be dark again. I change my hair constantly and I was red for the longest time and I just felt like it was needed to go back to like a dark brown color, which is my natural color. But let's go ahead and dive into this palette. So as I said earlier, there is this concealer shade, which is just like the same thing that's in the Huda palette. I'm gonna go ahead and use that as my eye base. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop that on. Okay, so now that that's on, I think it's pretty sheer. I don't think that it comes out that yellowy color when you apply it to the eyes. It does sheer out quite a bit. My favorite one is the P. Louise eye base, and that has a lot more pigment to it than what this does. It doesn't feel super sticky, so I'm hoping that it really helps make my eyeshadow last and blend out seamlessly. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what we're gonna create today. I think I wanna do like a purpley look, so I think I'm gonna go in with a crease brush into this shade, which is called Celestial right here. All right, so far there is some fallout with that shade. I think so far it blended out pretty well. I mean, it's a cool tone purple. It was a nice shade for a base crease shade. So let's move on. And I think I'm gonna deepen up the crease a little bit more with the shade Enchanted, which is this shade right here. I think these two shades blended out really nicely together. I mean, I'm so far pleased with how this is working out. And I'm not having any patchiness so far with the concealer underneath. Hopefully that lasts. But for the outer corner, I'm going to go in with the shade Sugar Plum, which is this dark purple right here. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with Sugar Plum again on a flat brush, go on the bottom lash line, and then use the shade I used before that, which was Enchanted, and buff it out. Okay, so for the glitter now, I'm actually going to go in with this shade Twilight first. And I'm just going to pat that down kind of in the center. And then towards the inner, I'm going to go in with the shade Fairy Tale, which is this one right here. All right, so the Twilight shade, which is the one that I put in the middle, I'm not too thrilled with. It seems like it took a lot of work to even get it really on my eye. I had to wet a brush and everything. Then when I went into Fairy Tale really brightened everything up and I loved it. And I went ahead, I already had the wet brush that I was using. So even with it wet, I feel like it made it pop, but I feel like it would have also worked just fine on its own. That's what it looks like. Absolutely stunning. So I was very happy with that. I mean, overall for a 16. Hey guys, so it cut out on my camera, so I'm going to be jumping right over to the final look. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I just did liner and mascara. I didn't want to do lashes just because I thought that the look was just really pretty. I didn't want to cover it up with lashes and just keep it kind of just calm. But I did throw on this like pinky purple lip to go along with it, and I am loving it. I think it looks beautiful. Again, I do think the palette is definitely worth the $16. I don't know the comparison because I didn't try the Huda one. I am sure because it is, you know, $50 to $60 palette that it probably has a little bit better quality than this one. But I did love the Fairy Tale shade, I think it was the name, for this area here. I think that worked out beautifully. But I mean, for me, the shades that I used, they blended out fairly well and I'm happy with it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you are new here so you can be a part of the fam. I hope everyone has a wonderful day and I will see y'all later. Bye.